the end of the weekend, but I still wanna turn.
Guys, let's get into this. Today we are going to be reviewing the YGQWD Store 13x4 lace front human hair wig. It is 22 inches, 130% density, and of course it comes with a wig cap. And I think we're gonna get us some not trusty dusty, but eyelashes. I got so many eyelashes, and don't sleep on the wig eyelashes. It also is gonna come with this elastic band in case you are wanting to wear it wigless. This is again the honey blonde ombre. The wig is very nice. Have a lot of flyaways. Very great cap construction. You can see through, and you can also part in different areas, but it is pre-parted down the middle. Also, you have a little lace on each of the ear tabs, and I'm just observing right now about how to do it. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to take some of my foundation. Instead of gluing the knots, what I like to do is just put a little foundation in the inside of the wig to kind of tint instead of damaging it by bleaching the knots. So this will kind of give it more of a flesh tone color, more conducive to with my actual skin tone. So I didn't have any powder foundation, so I'm actually using liquid, and I'm just making sure that I brush it in real good, and I'm doing it all the way through, even on the ear tabs, just in case I decide to do a part anywhere other than that. I'm going to go ahead and take my scissors and cut off the back tab. I never use it anyway. I'm not sure if you guys do, but just take some scissors and cut right straight across and get rid of that. Let me know in the comments if you glue down the back, because I don't understand what the purpose is of having lace back there. Right now what I'm doing is I'm just trying to gauge where I'm going to put this on, but I'm also realizing at this point that my wig cap is super light. So what I'm going to do is take my foundation and I'm going to go ahead and pull this back, and I'm going to try to darken the wig cap as well. So just trying to like match everything with my skin tone as we go along. So just taking it away. It's all done. So now I am finding where my placement is going to be on my head, and I have a guide, which is the mole that's right in the middle of my head. So I try to like line it up with the mole. I'm taking my brush and going ahead and try to get rid of some of my flyaways, because the wig, it actually needs a little oil on it. I think it's from the dye. It has a lot of flyaways. So I needed to clip the wig back some, because I'm going to glue this down with the lace on it up front. I'm not going to take the lace off like I normally do. So this is the first time that I'm going to, it's not the first time, but I'm discovering that I like it. So I'm going to clip my the flyaways back just so that I can leave the wig on my head while I use the glue. And I'm just trying to make sure that all is that. Now, my camera would not focus, and this is the same glue that I always use, and Ghost Bond XL. I don't know. I'll leave it down there, but I'm going to go ahead and do like a thin layer, and I always put it right above my mole. I got quiet. I forgot what I was talking about. So anyway, so I always do a thin line around the hairline, around the edges or whatnot. Everybody knows I suffer from alopecia or whatnot, but it's really not on my hair. My hair doesn't grow really on my side. So I'll just go ahead and put some glue on there. Stuck in there. So, yeah, I've been using this glue over the last 6 months or so, and it works out perfect. I've actually had to take it off when it's time to take the wig off. So now I'm just gonna be preparing my tools so that I can get a flat as possible look. I have this electric hot comb, and while I'm waiting on that to heat up, I'm going ahead and kind of, brush my eyebrows and everything and try to get that together. I'm actually going to put on a little makeup, just a little bit. I was supposed to go somewhere today, but we'll talk about that another day. And then I always use this trusty little shaver or whatever to like clean up all the raggedy hairs, because my eyebrows are microbladed, but my hair still grows sometimes. So I just want to like clean up around, you know, my eyebrow, my brow bone and all that, make sure that's clean. And then I might as well go ahead and shave. Let's just face it, your girl's 52 and, I get hairs, okay? I don't want to hear nothing about it. Yes, I get hairs. And so I'm going ahead and I'm going to shave, and while I'm waiting on my glue to get tacky, I might as well. All right. I'm going to go ahead and put on my Clinique, is what I use, a moisturizer, because my skin is super, super dry, especially near the microbladed area. Although on camera, my skin doesn't look that bad, but up close and personal, I see flakes. Now, the glue isn't that dry, but it's tacky enough where I could go ahead and place down the edge of the wig. And I only tack down the front. I don't know about you guys, but yeah, that's pretty much what I do. I only tack down the front, and that seems to work for me. And I'm going to go ahead and cut two slits because it allows me to cut easier. Also allows me to secure the wig a little bit better. So I'm cutting two slits kind of up the middle, and I'm taking some wax while the glue dries some more. I'm just taking some wax and pulling back all the flyaways that I'm going to use the pressing comb on that, just to make sure that they all head in the right direction. Is what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to go ahead and take my scissors and cut straight across. And my scissors are sharp enough where I don't have to actually I can use them more like a razor. So yeah, go ahead and invest in some very sharp scissors, and that way it kind of gives you a clean cut. I am going to go ahead and do the sides as well. And as you can see, I'm not cutting, I'm just simply pulling the scissors through, and it's cutting that lace marvelous, honey. You can't see any lace. Um, so I'm just kind of like doing a double take, making sure that everything is tacked down. I do have a little bit of lace up underneath there, but I like to leave a little bit. Actually, you'll see what I do with that later, but I normally put a little bit of foundation on it. And then I'm going to start on this side and use my scissors going upwards as well. So, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, you can see how close those scissors cut, and without me having to cut it before it's on my head. But I realized that I've left a big old piece, so I'm coming back and going ahead and use my scissors to cut here as well. And then I'm going to tack down that edge. Just that glue is still sitting there, so all I got to do is press it. And I'm just like taking a look, making sure everything is tight. Now that it's kind of tacked down, I am going to go ahead and deal with this monster. And you can see on the ends that this hair is kind of like have a lot of flyaways. It needs some oil on it. At least the wig that I got is a nice wig. The hair doesn't tangle, any of that. And I'm not sure if it will hold a curl yet. You'll see later when I try to cut it a little bit, but I was afraid to cut it because it don't grow back once you cut it. So, but I think I will venture out and cut it eventually. But I'm just trying to kind of press the edges back and make sure everything's together. And I noticed that my little bit of lace that I leave out, I'll go ahead and put some foundation on it. It looks light now, but I'm going to blend it just around the edges so that it melts more into my skin. And then I take a clean brush and just kind of blend it a little bit more, and so that it blends into my skin, those edges. As you can see, it's pretty good, except, I'll probably blend it out a little bit more once I get the wig all the way on. But yeah, so as you can see, watch this, how it just disappears. Um, that lace disappears once you put a little bit of foundation on it. And so I was able to blend that all in. And now I'm going to go ahead and press the other side and try to get it as flat as possible. Yep, that's what I am doing. This is a great flat comb. So if you want to know where I got it from, it's off of Amazon. I'll find it and put the link down to there. So right now, I'm just going to go ahead and freshen up my eyebrows a little bit. Put a little bit of eyebrow liner on it, or eyeliner, whatever you use. Just kind of make them a little bit darker. I don't normally put eyebrow liner. I just wear them as they are, but sometimes I want to, put a little razzle dazzle on them. So I'll just take a little eyeliner and kind of, go over the eyebrows to make them a little bit darker, a little bit more pronounced, right? So that is what I am doing here. And yeah. Continue on. Ooh, I took a long time doing that with a little one eyebrow, huh? So then I gotta turn around and do the other one, of course. Right? Anyway, so I'm taking out my trusty flat irons. These flat irons are really great. They go up to, I think, about 425 degrees. I think I only have them on like 350, and all I'm trying to do is just straighten it out because I hadn't decided how I'm going to wear the hair, and I'm just doing it for both sides, right? I'm going to make sure that each side is flat as possible. But I don't know about you, like when I'm styling wigs on my head, I tend to miss spots, like the back. You'll see later, like it isn't as straight, but if I put it on a wig stand and actually flat iron it, I tend to get everything else. It don't look bad, but it could be straighter. And I'm just doing a couple of passes through there while I determine in my head what I'm gonna do as far as styling for this wig. But I'm starting to like it straight. Let me know how you like it. Do you think that this wig just looks great as is in the box with a little bit of flat iron? Or should I go ahead and cut it? Because I'm really contemplating that right now as I'm flat iron. Right? So now I'm looking like, okay, how short am I going to cut this thing? And my biggest fear was to cut it and it didn't curl because it's only 130% density. And I notice when the hair is thinner, it tends not to hold a curl. But the hair is beautiful though. I mean, I thought it was very, very becoming. And so I'm just going to go ahead and cut a little bit off, right? So I didn't cut it too short, just enough to see if a curl would take before I decide to cut it shorter later. I only want the bang part because I kind of want to do a flip, but I'm just testing the waters right now. And I went ahead and cut this thing just a little bit, and I'm just using the outside of my flat iron, and it didn't curl too bad. But I think if I cut it in layers, it'll be okay. So, of course, I got to do it to the other side, right? Because I've done it to this side. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So, just stay tuned, and I'm going to be quiet for a minute while I play with this here. Yeah, I lied. I'm gonna keep going. That's too much quiet. Anyway, I'm just trying to figure out how it looks. But as you can see, it looks very cute. I like it. I like it. So now I gotta cut this other side and see what it make it do. What it do, honey? Make it do what it do. Let's see. And I am not a stylist or a beautician, as you can see. I just make it work the way I can make it work. That's all I could do. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut this. I've done that. So now I'm going to curl this side. And let's see how it works out. Yeah, the hair is really, really cute. I really like it. Yep. So you see how cute that is, man. I just might. I don't know. I don't know if I make it shorter or just kind of do layers going all the way down and keeping the length. At some point while I'm wearing this, I'm gonna style it differently. But yeah, so it didn't really. You can see I've combed it out. Um, it really didn't keep too long because I think this is like an hour later because my doggone camera cut out on me. So I had to charge it, and as you can see, that curl that was in the front turned into a little bump. So I'm just going to go ahead and flat iron it again because I wanted to take a quick little picture. And as you can see, I came back. All I did was put some lashes on, did my eyebrows, and put a little lip gloss on just to make the picture do a little something. Because I'm good for just throwing something on and then showing it to you guys. But I'm going to do better though. I'm going to start putting on a little makeup or whatever just to make sure that these wigs look good. And so you can visualize what it'll look like when you put your razzle dazzle on it or whatnot. But yeah, you can see that this wig came out super, super cute. And honey, she's giving what she's supposed to give, ain't she? She look cute. Honey, that's not bad for a little 52 years. I know I can pull it together now. I can pull it together when I need to. And yes, so I am loving the hair. It is super long on me. I'm only 5'6", and it's super long. And I'm going to show you in a minute just how long that it is on me. But look in the back where I was telling you, I done missed the little spots in the back. I don't know if you caught that. But yeah, so this is the end result. I feel it came out pretty good. Look at me. Pose, 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 pose. Yeah, that's what I do. I look cute. Don't play me. I look cute. So it is what it is. If you don't believe that, I don't know what to tell you, boo. Cause honey, I am giving everything that I'm supposed to give except that back. The back need to be done. Now, this is me showing you the length. This is 22 inches on a 5'6". I am 5'6" inches tall, and it hits right above the butt. This is only 22 inches, but it is quite long. It goes past my breast area. And let me see if I can turn around and give you guys an angle, so an idea. Yeah. So let me see a better angle, better angle. Let me see, honey. There you go. Better angle, and it's right at the butt. So yeah, so that's what you're looking at. All right, thanks for watching.
Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? It's the end of the weekend, but I still wanna turn up. Yeah, I still wanna turn up. All I want is to go again, but you ain't picking your